What's up, guys? Doing another video for you about Pokemon so I can show you guys some of the errors that they corrected in the set. Everybody likes that Charizard. Really cool. You know, it only took me 2 weeks to complete this set. This set came out in 1995. It took me about 2 weeks, but I did it in less than a few times. So I'll show you guys when I get the first editions, when I start getting the first editions coming in. But here's one of them that's been corrected. As it usually said, HP 80 instead of it would say HP 80, but the corrected version is 80 HP. So if you know how to play the game, it's a pretty fun game. And like I said, I think it's the Portuguese only that has the Wartortle. I haven't seen an English version yet. And if someone has an English one, I'll be willing to pay you. So if you have the English version of this that actually says evolves from Wartortle. And then here's Bulbasaur. As you can see from my last video, I point out the length. Now it's corrected. Caterpie. Charmander. So there's Metapod. Metapod has been corrected as well, as you can see. And if you actually paid attention, you got HP 70 instead of HP 70. They go for a few bucks online. Now Pikachu, you see how those have yellow cheeks? That's the corrected version. And my phone's going off. Sweet. If you look really closely, you can see the yellow on his cheeks. There's a error that actually has red cheeks. That's probably the most wanted card out of the set besides the Charizard. So, then here's Voltorb. See how it says Pokeball on the bottom? So, this is the second edition. Now, this card was corrected in the Unlimited only. It wasn't corrected in the first edition or the Shadowless. So if you have the Shadowless Imposter Professor Oak, it doesn't have the E. So and then the last of the trainers. Double Colorless Energy. I remember when those were like $5 a piece. That was the one card everybody wanted because everybody's like, oh, you can only have this many. So, just to go a little bit further for you guys, I have Team Rocket. Not all the cards are like near mint, but most of them are. I'm only missing one card, well, 2 cards really. So. Now, Team Rocket has like the most errors in it in another set. Take this Dark Dragonite, for example. Dark Dragonite, non-hollow, was number 5. You look over here, it's number 22. But if you could find the one that says number 5 on it, yeah, you got some money there. That one, and if it's in really good condition too. So if you sit there and you have that card, that's money. They didn't correct the Arbok, but if you look at both Arboks, where is it? See where it says 1999, 20,003. Excuse me, 23,000 wizards. They never corrected it. I love that Dragonair. I'm glad they went with the dark, like the first one of the two first starters, Dark Squirtle, and Charmander. I'm glad they did that, and then they never did an Ivysaur, or a Venusaur until later on. Now, another error that most people don't realize is that if you look at Rapidash here. You guys see it? You can just look at it, you can tell. If you don't, it's actually right here. Fire Horse Pokemon. And it's 5'7", weight 209 pounds. See how it's missing the word length? So, yeah, I lost that one has an error. They never corrected that one, so I think that's it for the errors. Oh no, there's a couple of other ones. Hang on. This is one of them right here. Poison gas. Defending Pokemon is now asleep. But you got poison gas. That doesn't make sense to me. So this is a error by itself. It's never been corrected. But if you actually look at the Japanese versions, you could actually see Grammar's eyes looking up. That looks like he's looking up the girl's skirt. So it looks pretty perverted. So I always like Jesse and James. Can't stand Meowth. Meowth is just so annoying. The reason why we don't have this in this set is because of the fact that the Japanese version Fossil actually sat there and did not come out in American, so therefore that's why we got the Dark Raichu. So, I'm missing the little potion trainer here, not the full heal, the potion energy. And that's what I used to collect. I love the way the art on the energies looked. That was pretty awesome to me. So, then we get over to Jungle. Jungle has quite a few errors too. Let's show you a prime example. See it? Don't have very many jungle right now. I've been trying to collect them and trying to get them all ready to go. I'm going to be sending a lot of cards off to get PSA graded. Another error was the first edition Butterfree actually had a double stamp over it, and it was a D edition, which is a very, 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 very expensive card now. Because it was like one of the very first errors that ever be noticed in the jungle sets. And everybody started chasing them and trying to get to them. They never corrected this either. If you look, that's another thing too. Rapidash and syncing. If you look really closely, it says put Rapidash on stage 1 when it's actually already stage 1. Seeking, put on the stage 1. So Goldeen is a stage, basic stage. Ponyta is this basic stage, but they say put on stage 1. Got some more Fossil for you. Fossil is probably one of my favorite sets because of the fact that you see all of the other Pokemon. The only Pokemon that is actually missing out of the whole 151 from the original Pokemon set would be Mew, and that's pretty much, if you have all 3 sets, you could actually have every single basic, jungle, and fossil. Those all had all 3, all the Pokemon. And then this one's in there too. I'll show you guys this one. Kind of hard to do this for one hand. Don't worry about my finger, it's not contagious. I electrocuted myself at work. If you look at a normal Pokemon card, which I can show you. The Pokeball's upside down. So here's all the Shadowless that I've been buying slowly. So this is my collection of Shadowless Pokemon. Not the collection that I just recently bought, but I've been buying these slowly over time, and I've just now started doing it again. So I just wanted to show you guys what I have. Oh, I'll show you other errors. Also, if you look at this Blastoise, no, it doesn't have the red mark. It doesn't have this one. So that's another error that is in this basic set. So there you guys go. There's just some of the collection that I've had in the last few years. I got to pull out the rest and show you guys some other time. But thanks for watching. Hope you guys had enjoyed the video.